Hey, so I have got my hair done since you last saw me in one of these videos. I've also got the double nose piercing done, which, to be fair, I filmed that video about like my piercing and tattoo goals, and then a couple of days later I went and got that piercing done. So I don't have it in the I got that piercing before I uploaded the video, but yeah, so that's that. I've just got hoops on both sides, and then my hair, I actually posted a photo of this on Twitter. You can't see it very well though, because it's very hard to get a photo of. But this side I got this side reshaved. I got a tiny more took off the back, and then just got it shaved on this side as well, so it matches. I have to keep it clipped back, otherwise it just doesn't look like anything. So it tends to look like this all the time, because it's the only way that I can have it actually look the way it's meant to look. So yeah. I forgot my nose pierced. I actually tried to get the cold. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that was a fun experience. Anyway, so this is going to be it was originally called like the 20 song tag. It was originally, I only found this video I think in English, I think twice. So I think it was originally in like Spanish or something. But yeah, I added a question on at the end because that's just what we do. So the first one, what's your favorite song? I'm one of those people, I do not have one favorite song or one favorite anything. I've got multiple favorites. So some of my favorite songs are Four Words Choke Upon by Bullet, Jesus of Suburbia by Green Day, Rose Tattoo by Dropkicks, and it's actually the inspiration for one of the tattoos on this arm. And I've also got Day of the Dead by Hollywood Undead. Absolutely, like as soon as I heard that, basically like Rose Tattoo and Day of the Dead are two of those kinds of songs where as soon as I heard them I fell in love with them. So yeah. The next one is, what is your most hated song? Pretty much anything that gets overplayed. Even if I don't like the song, whether I like the song to begin with or not, if it gets like overplayed, then I automatically hate it. Like or even if it's not overplayed like on TV or anything, if I just have to hear it all the time, to me that makes it overplayed and I end up hating it. Like there was, I don't know the name of it, but I was in like my neighbor's house and their mate kept playing this song over like literally every like 10 minutes was this like what was this one particular song. If I can find it, but any of these I will link them in the description. I can link like a music video or something for them in the description, so if you're interested. But yeah, no, this particular one, the lyrics for it, like the chorus for it is like naked and sacred or something. I'm assuming maybe that's the name of it, I don't know. But that one, I've heard of that. Like, I didn't like that song to begin with when I first heard it, and I don't like it now because I'm sick of hearing it. Because like it was like she just played it over and over and over and over. So that's just one example. Another one would be Justin Bieber's Baby, which again, never liked that song to begin with, but I got that overplayed. Gonna maybe not like it. The next one, name a song that makes you sad. Hallelujah, everybody hurts. Mad World. Although Mad World, I prefer Adam Lambert's version. The original, like I think it suits the song better. The original, not so much. But no, Adam Lambert's Mad World would make me sad. Is there a song that reminds you of someone? Anything by Pink Floyd. Or Wednesday 13. Basically one of my best friends, Wednesday 13 and Pink Floyd are two of his favorite bands. So anything by either of those bands, it just kind of automatically reminds me of him. Is there a song that makes you happy? What Can I Say by Dead by April. It's another one it's another one of those where it's one of my favorite songs ever. But Dead by April I kind of stumbled across by accident. I was in my I was in Head, which was my favorite CD store, and it's closed down now, unfortunately, which I'm really upset about. But I was in that like years ago, and they had this CD by a band called Debbie April. Never heard of the band before or anything, and the CD was like £3 or £4, so I bought it and was just like, fell in love with it. So, and What Can I Say was it's like my favorite song off that album. But yeah, every time I hear it, I'm just like, love that song so much. It's one of those ones that just kind of puts me in a good mood. I don't know why. There's no particular reason. It just does. Yeah. So what song reminds me of a moment? Right Here in My Arms by Him. I kind of got negative feelings about this now, but at the time, yeah, not gonna go into that, but yeah. And is there a song that makes you dance? Probably Remedy, probably the closest one. I don't really dance. I'm not really a dancey person. I'm more of like the can't resist singing along kind of person. Remedy would be one of those ones. Remedy, like, but by Seether. I mean, there's loads of songs that do that. Like Devil and I by Slipknot would do that. So that's just another example. But yeah, Remedy by Seether would be one of them. What song do you know all the lyrics to? Butterfly by Crazy Town. Yeah. And Don't Tear Us Apart by Dropkicks would be another one. Is there a song you secretly like? It's not really a secret. It's one of those. There's none that I secretly like. There's just songs that like if I don't go on my way to listen to them, but if they come on somewhere, I don't really care. So, because they're not ones that like I can't. It's not something like Gangnam Style that I can't stand. They're ones where I don't go on my way to listen to them, but if they come on, I don't really mind. And one of them would be Heaven Is a Place on Earth, which I feel like I think most people will probably feel that way. It's one of those ones that was just like everybody knows. So, another one would that be? Oh my god, what's the name of it? I don't know. There's another one in that kind of realm, and I just cannot think of it. But Heaven Is a Place on Earth would be like the main one for that. That's kind of the first one that comes to my mind. What song did you used to like but now hate? Psychosocial. Easily Psychosocial. Like, loved that song when it first came out, but then it got over. Again, we're back to the overplayed thing, and this is exactly what I was talking about. It was on like TV and everything every like 10 minutes. It was getting played everywhere all the time, to the point after like a week, I was sick of hearing it. And the other thing that annoyed me, right, I do not know one person, everyone that listens to Slipknot before Psychosocial came out, that likes that song. The only people I know that like Psychosocial are the people that started listening to Slipknot because of Psychosocial. And you get people going like, oh, you like Slipknot? Yeah. What's your favourite song? Psychosocial. What other songs do you like by them? Yeah. So, I can't, like, I understand why Slipknot insist on playing it, like, when they play live, because it is so popular. But it's not. I really wish they wouldn't. But yeah. I liked it when I first heard it, and then after I was just kind of like done. And even now, it's yeah. Name a song from your favorite album. Say Goodnight by Bullet from Screaming Fire by Bullet from Valentine. Again, that's one of my, it wouldn't be like in my top 10 favorite songs, but it's one of my favorite Bullet from Valentine songs. So yeah. Is there a song you play on an instrument? I can play Teenage Kicks on guitar. Except for the very, very end. The very, very last couple of seconds, I cannot get that. I have never been able to get that, ever. I can play the entire way through perfectly. I cannot get the very, very end of it. Never could. But, I did try playing Remedy on guitar. I could never get it. For some reason, Teenage Kicks is the only one I've ever actually managed to get. I don't, because I don't know why. I can't, it's the only one I've ever been able to get the hang of. Like Remedy, was never able to figure out. I was never able to figure it out. Along with but some of the other ones, the ones I've tried, out of all the ones I've tried, Teenage Kicks was the only one I was able to get the hang of. So yeah. Name a song you like to play in public. Freak of Nature. Well, when I say public, when I think public, it'd be more like me sitting like out the front of my house or at the back of my house or something, playing music like through the speakers. So something like that would be like Freak of Nature by Sinistar. Because, yeah, I'm like the only person, like where I live, I'm like the only person that listens to what I listen to. So, yeah, but I think Freak of Nature would be a good one. Name a song you like to drive to. I don't drive. I know how to drive, but I don't own a car and I cannot drive legally. So, yeah, I don't do that. But if it was, I can imagine it being something by Storm Zone, probably. It would probably be something like that. I can just, or Skid Row, maybe. I can imagine it being something like that. Name a song from your childhood. Well, let's see. Well, the ones that... See, my mom would play a lot of, would play Saturday Night and Macarena and things like that. So I kind of grew up listening to those. But one that was actually that would have been from out whenever, or that would have been released when I was a child, would have been, one of them would have been Viva Forever by Spice Girls, which... Yeah, I mean, that video always, to this day, kind of creeps me out. There's something really weird about that video. But, Viva Forever would be the one that was actually, released when I was a child. So, yeah. What song does no one expect you to like? The Way I Am by Eminem, or pretty much anything. No, okay, well, not everything by Eminem. I don't like some of his songs, but, I actually really like Eminem. Which people are usually kind of surprised about, but, yeah. I don't like I said, I don't like all of his songs, but for the most part. What song would you like played at your wedding? Ghoul of My Dreams by Wednesday 13. Yeah, I think that would be fun. Is there a song that helps you sleep? No, there is not. There just isn't. Because if it's music that I don't like, then it keeps me awake with me having to listen to it, and if it's a song that I do like, then if it's a song that I do, there's people walking past the window there, looking at me. If it's a song that I do like, then it's just then I want to listen to the song, so it actually keeps me awake. So, yeah. What song do you relate to? Broken As Me by Papa Roach. Yeah. That's another one that's been, it's kind of in my, it would be in my top 10, current favorites, as opposed to, all-time favorites. I haven't been listening to it long enough for it to be, an all-time favorite, but it's in my, it's in, my current favorites. The ones I listed at the start are more of, my all-time favorites. So, yeah, that's just kind of the difference there. What song would you like played at your funeral? Highway to Hell. I think that would be a good one. Because I just think it would be funny more than anything else. So, yeah. And the very last one, which I added in myself, is what is your current most played song? And it is World War Me by Theory of a Dead Man. And, yeah, that's one of those ones where as soon as I heard it, I fell in love with it. And it has been It's been one of my favorite songs since I heard it. Again, I don't want to say all-time favorites because I've only been listening to it for I think 2 or 3 years, I think. But I don't want to say all-time favorites, but it is one of my favorite songs, and it is currently the most played on my iTunes. So yeah, that is it, and I will see you later. Night.